Hello everyone, it's Mr. Wolf, and in this video I just really want to give some quick fraction tips, a little bit of a throwback to middle school. So the first one is, let's say I have like 5 times 3 over 2, all right? Remember, it's almost the same thing as saying 5 over 1 times 3 over 2. We're going to multiply the top numbers and then the bottom numbers, so this would be 5 times 3 would be 15. Over 2 would be our final answer, and even though we're going to work with fractions, make sure that your answer is actually in a decimal. So in this case, this would be 7.5 as your answer. Another example I want to give is, let's say I'm doing something like 4/5 divided by 2 over 3, all right? When we do this, all right, by hand, and by the way, you could do this in your calculator where you got to make sure you're good with parentheses and everything, and then you have the right setting where you're not getting a decimal and you're getting a fraction. But if you were to do this by hand, it'd be the same thing as saying 4 over 5. We do the reciprocal, so we flip this. So instead of being 2/3, it's 3 over 2. So 4/5 times 3 over 2 is the same thing as these are the exact same thing. So that's how we would solve for this. So then 4 times 3 would be 12, and 5 times 2 would be 10, all right? And then that would end up being 1.2 as our final answer. All right, last tip is, let's say I have something that's like 4 divided by 1 over 3, all right? Now, this is the same thing as saying 4 divided by 1 over 3, right? And just like over here, all right, if I were to solve this, it's like saying, I'm just gonna draw an arrow, 4 over 1, and then I'm going to flip these, so it's multiplied by, I'm going to put 3 at the top now, over 1, so that would be 12 as my final answer. So hope these tips help.